Get down. Get down. I know you hear me. Girl, I know you hear me. Get down. Zara, get down. Hey everyone coming in. I plan on doing this in the video form, but I did it, but I feel like it would be better if I just do it live, so that way you guys can ask me questions directly and then I can answer them for you guys. So yeah, so look at my skunt. Yeah, I'm getting old. All my grays is prominent and bold. I'm embracing it. If I go gray, like full-blown gray, by the time I'm 40, I'm just gonna let it go. Hey everyone, coming in. Give it a like. What's up? Give this video a like. I'm going to answer questions on here because it'd just be easier. I feel like it would just be better if I answer the questions directly and then we can have a conversation about it. Because I did do the video, but hey Cassandra, give this video a like. Thumbs it up. Hit that like button. Because we're going to do a poly Q&A. That's what we're going to do. I wanted to upload a video, but I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I was at work longer than I wanted to be, and right now I just feel like relaxing. Hey. Woo. Dang, that's all the mail. That's a lot of mail. Hey everyone. Thumbs it up. Thumbs it up. Excuse you, Johnny. You're in there. You're not even paying attention. What's up, guys? I'm waiting for more people to come in so that way everybody can be able to answer the questions. I don't want to just jump into it and people don't know what we're talking about, like I did the other night. And people were just running in. That's for Andrea. Oh, this is from, what you call it? Hey Nation. I got my official letter for work.
Get up. Up. Go.
Hey everyone, if you got any questions about polyamory, you can ask them. I'm not like, there's no wrong or bad question to ask. Scrappy D, what's up? Yes, hit that like button, everybody. There's 15 of y'all in here at least. Can we get it to 10? I would appreciate it. No, I need this. No, I need that too. I need that. Here, put this on my desk. What's up? Can you say what's up? Like I said before, I planned on doing, I already recorded this video, but I'm like, you know what? Let me go live and ask y'all like one-on-one because I feel like y'all would like to interact instead of just doing a video. Journey, turn that off. I know, he watching my live like a weirdo. If y'all have any questions, y'all can start asking questions. And it don't matter if it's the same question over and over again. I mean, I'll answer it again. And like I said, there's no bad question to ask because I think it's a lot of people have different questions or ideas of what it is. Hey, Mary, what's poly? Polyamory is where you can have intimate or romantic relationships with multiple people. That's what it is. I guess that's how we're going to start it off. What is poly? That's what it is. We just say poly because it just makes it easier. Why are you doing that? That's funny. Tosha, that's a good question though. But yeah, that's what poly means. It means that you can be in intimate or romantic relationships with multiple people. I don't have the energy for all that. It's not for everybody. And like currently right now, we're not in like it's just me and Leon. Like there's no third party, fourth party, fifth party. Like there's nobody else involved. Why do you think that look is funny? You better stop before you throw up again. And my kids are the only ones who like laugh so hard they throw up and then get the hiccups. Right now, I think that right now the reason why we're not in any other relationship is because we just don't have the time, honestly. We barely have time to go on dates with each other, let alone go on dates with other people. We just don't have the time. But I know a lot of people had questions. Why are you pinching me? No! She pinched the crap out of me. Look, they see you.
That fake ass one.
They see you. Yep, they see. Don't roll your eyes. Y'all seen that? Yeah, I know y'all seen that. I know y'all seen that look. I know y'all seen that. I'm glad I caught that because she be doing that all the time. You ain't slick. I know y'all seen that look. She gave y'all that look. That look was for y'all. That look was for y'all. That wasn't for me. She was like, oh, vicious with it. Anybody else got any other questions? I know a lot of people had questions. I can't remember off the top of my head what those questions were. Here, Jenny, put this on there. I can't remember off the top of my head what those questions were. And they were really good questions. So I'm open to discussing what it is. She's rude. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I'm tired. I was up at like 5:30 this morning. I think she's bored because there's no TV on. But the whole point of the title of this live is to ask any questions you got about being poly. So it's like a Q&A. So if you have a question, I will answer it as honest as I can because my situation may not be the same as everybody else's. Some people have their own idea of what poly is. what it means. So if you have a question, you can ask it. Whether if you like me or not. You don't have to like me to ask a question. You can it's not a big deal. Oh Lord, here comes the other kids. I gotta run upstairs. I gotta go upstairs. Specifically for Araya, because she doesn't understand. Get me! She in my room. Get out! Get out of here. Bye. Bye. She all up in Leon's stuff. Leon gonna kick her butt. I had to run upstairs because Araya's coming. The older kids understand and know about it, but Araya still don't understand the concept of marriage and boyfriends and girlfriends and all that. She doesn't even realize that me and Leon are married. She doesn't understand it. So I'm not going to talk about it around her when she doesn't even understand what the whole dynamic is. So, yeah. I had to boot the baby out the room. And it's some people actually think like it's a lot of energy that's involved in it, but in reality, it's really not. Like it's like dating to me. That's how I look at it. I look at it as like dating. Like you're basically like, if you're the type of person that doesn't want to be settled down until somebody tells you that like you're exclusive, then and you're dating multiple people at the same time, then that's pretty much what polyamory is. The only difference is that you could be solo polyamory where it's just you by yourself, or you could be like how me and Leon are, where we're primary partners. Like he's my primary, so like anybody else that comes involved in the situation, they would have to be understanding or respect the fact that me and him are primary because we're married and we have a whole bunch of kids together. But it's pretty much the same thing like as dating. So if you're the type of person that goes on, like you like to go on multiple dates with different guys, then it's pretty much the same concept. But if you're the type of person that likes to date one person at a time, then it's not for you. It's not the same thing. But that's how I look at it. It may not be the same for everybody else. And she really snuck her butt up here. If you missed the baby's ill luck, like she gave y'all the illest look ever. You gotta go back because she's a hot mess. But this is a Q&A on polyamory. So if you guys are interested and you wanted to ask questions, you can ask questions. Like there's no wrong or right question because everybody's opinion is different and everybody's curiosity is different. And some people are just nosy. And I'm not saying being nosy is a bad thing because I'm nosy. I'm super nosy. Like my next door neighbors, if I hear anybody like yelling and stuff, even though they're Spanish and Spanish people are loud in general, my door's open and I'm like, shut the door. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she snuck her butt up here. I thought you were going to school. So, yeah. I don't know what you guys want to know. Like, I can't really answer any questions unless y'all ask. And you can use your troll account if I blocked you. Because some of y'all got blocked. So if you want to log out and log back in to ask you questions, you can. You ain't gotta like me, but I feel like all questions are fair to ask. Or we can talk about something else. I don't know. But I did I did record the video. I thought about it and I was like, let me just go live and ask them what y'all want to know. I left my laptop downstairs, or otherwise I would have the answer, like the questions that other people asked. Because I screenshotted them. And they're on my drive. I don't feel like going downstairs because then if the baby see me, it's a riot. Hello, 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 everybody coming in. Don't be scared to say hi, at least. You can say hi. Don't be scared to say hi. I'm not going off today. If y'all was wondering, I'm not going off today. Today is not one of those days where I'm going off and I'm cussing somebody out. I mean, she still need a beat down, but she ain't worth it. Because she made an ass out of herself. She made herself look like an ass. So, I don't need to drag her. And YouTube said that my videos was suitable for viewers to get ads. So, y'all see my double chin going away? It's slowly going away. And my jeans are starting to get smaller. Well, bigger. They're starting to get too big for me now. This thing used to be like hanging down here. Now it's starting to get smaller. Your girl's losing weight. No, I'm not seeing any comments. Maybe let me go back. Okay, now I see the comments. I had it on wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, let me go back. All right, Mel Grant. I wasn't seeing the comments. Thank you, Annette, for messaging me. Because she's like, are you not seeing the comments? I wasn't seeing the comments, but now I see the comments. Okay. Have you been in past poly situations? Yes, I have been in past poly situations. Multiple situations. But they ended up turning out to be situationships and not actual relationships. How would you meet somebody else who is also polyamorous? It depends. There's Facebook groups. There's Instagram. I just seen on Instagram, because I follow this group on Instagram. They're coming up with an app. It's basically like a dating app. And I think they said that should be out soon. What is a poly relationship? A poly relationship is somebody that you could be in an intimate or romantic relationship with multiple people. What's the difference between poly and bisexual? The difference between polyamory and being bisexual is that bisexual is a sexual orientation. Being polyamory is, I don't know what the term will be called when it comes to being polyamory. But polyamory has nothing to do with sex. Like sexual identity, sexual, like none of that. Polyamory versus open relationship. Polyamory is where there's open communication, there's respect, honesty, versus open relationship, where open relationships, you don't necessarily have to have the consent of somebody else. Open relationship is where, like, you're not in an intimate relationship or romantic relationship. There's like no connection. It could be casual relationships with other people. You don't have to converse with other people that who you're with, and 9 out of 10 open relationships it boils down to basically having sex with other people.
No.
Goodbye.
No.
What do you want?
It's dead.
No, it's dead. They're both dead. Okay.
You got TV.
Go watch TV.
Hello, Vision.
Whose idea was this? It was my idea. How do you keep the respect? Basically the respect comes in when it comes to no judgment. As long as it's a no judgment zone between you and your partner, then that's where the respect comes in, because then that way the other person doesn't feel like you're judging them based off of what they desire or what they need or what they want out of a relationship with anybody else or even with you. I think it starts, like, it really boils down with respecting yourself. As long as you can be honest and real with yourself, then you can be real and honest with your partners. Do you have issues if someone that you are in a relationship has bad eye hygiene? If somebody in a relationship has bad hygiene, and when I think of bad hygiene, I'm talking about they smell funky, I'm not even going to attempt to have a relationship with them. Do you ever get jealous? You or Leon? I don't want to say it's jealous. It's more of like a feeling of being left out. I think that's what it more feels like for us. Jealousy can come up, but that's usually the first thing that you think of is jealousy. But then when you really get to the core of the problem, it's not jealousy. It's really like you feel like you're left out, or you feel like you're not included in the relationships or the partnerships with the other people. No, Jade, you're not blocked. I just wasn't seeing the comments. I was I was having technical difficulties over here. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Julie. You cussed her out already. Have y'all ever came across someone who was obsessed with both of y'all or one of y'all? I wouldn't call it obsession. I just think it was somebody that was like infatuated with me. As far as Leon, I don't think there was anybody that was like obsessed with him, but more so infatuated. I know I had one guy that was infatuated with me, and I had to block him on all platforms and block him on my phone and everything. Do I have a problem with someone that has hygiene issues? Again, it depends on what you mean by hygiene issues. Like, I couldn't be with somebody that's dirty. If they have bad breath, I guess I'm a little ignorant when it comes to that. Like, even Leon is ignorant. He would have been like, God damn, your breath is hot. And I'm the same way. Like, dude, you need a breath mint. You need some toothpaste. Did you brush your teeth? Like, Taisha. Yeah, I'm the same way, Taisha. Like, I have Leon, but I desire women, and I also want to be with other women. So, like, for me, like, I wouldn't cheat on him, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I couldn't be like, okay, I'm cool with just being monogamous and accepting the fact that I will never be with another woman. Like, no, that's not gonna work for me. I need to be. I have, like, it's something that I can't give up or just give, like, let go of. Like, I want to be with another woman. Yeah, it depends on, like, what do you mean by clean? Like, if they smell funky, I'm not even walking up to you. If your breath is hot, like, and it don't even be like me trying to be mean or anything like that. It's like an instant reflex. Like, if somebody's breathing in my face and their breath is hot, like, I'm just like, goddamn, do you need a breath mint? Do you need some toothpaste and a toothbrush? Yeah, if it's smell, like, I'm not even gonna be in your vicinity. Like, I don't even want you in my personal space. And when I say personal space, like my personal bubble, I'm talking about arm's length. And I want you to be 3 arms lengths away from me. I don't like hot breath either. That's something that is a turn off. I don't know about y'all, but that's a turn off. Yes, Taisha. Those two come in hand to hand. Yes. The kitty got to smell good too. You can't do morning breath? Oh, well, yeah, now that you're pregnant, obviously, but I'm not a morning breath either. Like, even if I got hot morning breath, I don't even feel comfortable kissing somebody or even talking to somebody. Like, and I hate it because Leon be like, give me a kiss before he leaves, and I haven't even brushed my teeth yet, and I'd be like, hesitant. I'd be hesitant to even go near him because I know I got hot breath. But he don't care because, I mean, I guess he don't care because we've been together for so many years, but to me, it's just like, you really want to kiss me? I've seen other couples move in the people that they have a poly relationship. Would you consider doing that or no? I would consider moving in with other people. I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, that would mean multiple incomes, and that would mean that everybody has to play a certain role. Like somebody would have to be the parental, like, I don't know. It depends because everybody's dynamic will be different. Like if it was up to me, I would want somebody to be like the stay-at-home mom or the stay-at-home dad to take care of the kids, whereas like the rest of everybody else would be like the breadwinner where they work and everything. Taisha be on it though with those reels and TikToks. Like I be seeing her on my timeline and she be hustling. Like don't think she not making the content. She hustling. She better smell good. Right. She better smell as good as the Scentsy y'all sell. I know that's right. Yeah, I like it when they vlog too. I don't know. I just like her and her husband dynamic together. Cause he always look like, what the fuck? But he also got his own personality too. Like you could tell he got his own personality. Like, cause sometimes to other people it may seem like she's overtaking it, but she's not. Like he's his own person, and he's fucking hilarious in himself. But I like how y'all are together, especially when y'all used to do like the drive-through eating vlogs, like the mukbang vlogs. I used to love those. Yeah, he's calm and laid back. But he's also hilarious too when he has his own comments. But I do miss it when y'all used to do like your drive-through mukbangs. If y'all wondering, I got these granny on my glasses because my glasses keep sliding off my face. So I put these on there so that they can actually stay on my face. Oh, tired, y'all. I went over my shift because some people don't know how to stop talking. Y'all know how it is when you have meetings and people just don't shut up, and people always ask the same question over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm kind of like drained. Plus, I was up at like 6 in the morning. I know you're ready to start your job. I actually like mine. It's easy. I have meetings in the morning and then meetings before we end the shift. And it's usually like going over like the goals for the day, what needs to get done for the day, and um throughout the day we talk on team meetings. So like if I do any work, they're like, this needs to get fixed or stuff like that. Let's start a life with Vicki gang. How do you want the gang to go? Like, I don't understand. We need to come up with some core rules. Are they easy going if you have kids at your job? Yeah, they know about the baby, but I'm actually applying for daycare. Leon said he brought some paperwork home for me to sign for the child care assistance because this girl is a lot. She be doing the most, especially when I'm trying to have a meeting. I mean, they understand, they get it, but for me personally, like, I can't focus if I'm constantly worrying about her. But yeah, back to the question about moving in with somebody else. I wouldn't mind, and I actually would think that would be a good idea, especially if it's something that you guys are like, if we're considering it to be permanent, like a permanent, like it's just gonna be us living in a house and nobody else. So like if other people would, like, say, like an example now, if you were meet somebody and they wanted to, and we know that they're gonna be permanent in our dynamic, then yeah, they can move in with us. And say if it's like a couple or something like that, then yes, they can move in with us. Like it would have to be on that level to where it's like how it is with me and Leon. No drama in our crew. Or hey, I like those rules. Yeah, the company I go through, they help with childcare expenses too. So like even though I would get the childcare assistance funding, say if like the daycare's closed or whatever, I can pay Nana if I have to, or Pop Up if I have to, or any of my nieces and nephews if they want to help. Yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to send your babies anywhere. I wouldn't want to send my babies anywhere either. But with this job, it took me 2 years to get it. I was internship. I can't talk. Interning for them for 2 years after I got my associate's degree. And then I've been doing my classes for my bachelor's for, I want to say, well, if I calculate it, it's only been a year, but I'm only taking one class at a time. So technically, it's going to take me forever to finish my bachelor's degree. But I don't have a problem with it because Leon's doing 5 classes, and I think it would be better for him to get his degree before mine, only for the simple fact that I'm already doing my job. Like I'm not I don't need the degree in order to do my job. But I interned for 2 years, and then they was like, well, we finally got a permanent position for you, so do you want to take it? And I was like, yeah. And it's a local firm, so it's not like, even if I have to go into the office, it's not like I have to travel far. Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. Like they pay, like since I'm now a permanent employee, they'll reimburse me for my classes. Because before I was paying out of pocket for the classes, I was paying like between $300 and $400 out of pocket for my classes. And then some of my classes I've been doing the CLEP exam, so that way it would be cheaper for me because since I'm only doing one class at a time, I'm not getting financial aid. In order for you to get financial aid, I think you have to take like 3 classes. And since I'm not getting any of those, I'm not doing that. I have to pay out of pocket for that. But thankfully, now that I'm a permanent employee, every time I pay for a class, they'll reimburse me for my degree. I'm scared to send my cousins to school because of all the active shooting. Yeah, the schools out here, they finally got like, what are those, metal detectors? They finally just put them inside the schools out here. So now when the kids go inside the school, they have to walk through a metal detector. See, when I be trying to tell y'all we live in the ghetto, y'all be thinking I'm lying. Like, it's poor and ghetto where I live at. I thought I seen a gray hair on this side. Which is crazy though, because like if you consider the outskirts of where I live at, it's still considered Reading. It's just a different zip code. And they're boroughs. They're not like, or townships. They're not actual like outside of the city. Yeah, I see. I like that. That's cool. And in this company that I work with, they automatically give you $10,000 life insurance. You don't have to pay for it yourself, which helps me out because then when I do finally, because I think after 90 days, 91 days, I can get life insurance for the kids in Leon. So I like that. I'm sorry if I keep yawning, y'all. I'm tired. Rias, I'm sorry, I cannot do any more because my big ass can't fit in the bathtub. I'm just being honest. The bathtub is too small. That's good because like insurance can be used for so many things. Yeah. Well, the shower routines ain't gonna be what you think it is. Anybody else got any more questions? I need to eat something so I can take my medication. Just put it right there. Thank you.
Give me a minute. Finish cleaning your room. Still on there.
Yeah, I can't remember everybody's questions. I know some people had questions and I can't remember them off the top of my head. Honestly, Taylor, the way to navigate navigate and control jealousy, well, you technically can't control your jealousy, in my opinion, but to navigate your emotions when it comes to feeling jealous is to actually look within. You have to ask yourself, why does this make me feel jealous? Am I feeling jealous because I feel like I'm gonna lose this person? Am I feeling jealous because um I want more time with this person, or do I feel like I'm not a part of that person and their relationship with the other person? Like, you have to actually ask these questions to yourself. Like, why am I jealous? Like, what is making me feel jealous? And you have to actually go within. And then it's also important for you to actually talk about it with your partner and be like, I'm jealous and this is the reason why I'm feeling jealous. And if you don't know why why you're feeling jealous about the situation, it doesn't hurt to act like to talk it out with somebody. most importantly, it would be best to talk it out with your partner. But when it comes down to talking it out with your partner, that's when I said in the beginning that you need to have a no judgment zone, like, environment. Like, you cannot have a partner who's not going to be judging you because you are feeling jealous. Because I've seen people in situations where they're jealous and then they try to, explain it to their partner, and the partner's like, well, you shouldn't be jealous. Like, they'll snap and, like, make them feel bad for feeling jealous. And it's like, that's not how it works. You have to be able to be comfortable and open with your partner to be able to explain to them why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Like, in our situation, it used to come off like, me or Leon was jealous, but really it just boiled down to, like, not being a part of their lives outside of what we had. So, like, if Leon was feeling jealous, it was more so of, like, him wanting to get to know my partners. And then if I was feeling jealous, it was because I felt like I wasn't getting enough time in that situation. Or the ones that do it more now that they know you are jealous. Yeah, and people do that. And that's how you know it's not like a legit polyamory relationship, because if your partner is intentionally doing things that makes you jealous without working it out with you, then they they're just doing it to they're doing it out of spite, but they're also doing it because they don't really give a fuck about your feelings. They're not really in it for the genuine purpose behind it. It's not real. And I know a lot of people, they do it because it's a way to cheat, even though they know that their partner is jealous or they feel some type of way. Oh, I'm still working on regulating my emotions too. Don't feel bad. Even though we've been poly for 10 years now, it's still a process. It's not something that goes away. Especially when it's new people that come involved. Like, it's one thing when it's already been established with other people, but it's another when when a new person gets in the mix, because every person's different. Like, say if Leon were to meet somebody that was interested in Magic the Gathering, and they spend so much time talking about Magic the Gathering and going to play Magic the Gathering and all that, I wouldn't feel jealous at all, because I know I'm not interested in that. That's something I'm not interested in. And so for him to spend so much time with somebody based off of the things that they have interest in together, I wouldn't be jealous. I'm down for a poly relationship, but just not one. What do you mean by one-sided poly relationships? What do you mean by that? I am doing sit-ups. I'm doing a lot of sit-ups. But it's not easy doing sit-ups when you got a 1-year-old climbing on top of you. So I gotta makeshift my sit-ups. I gotta do a sit-up and then do, what are they called at the gym, where you're like lifting over your head and then you sit up and then lift, sit up. That's how I gotta do it. I still go on walks. I do like 30-minute walks where my partner is okay with having multiple partners, but when I do it, they get super mad and jealous. Oh yeah, I've seen that multiple times, and that's how you know it's not a genuine poly relationship. They're just using it as an excuse to cheat and do what they want to do, but they generally don't want the other person to be a part of it. That's in my eyes when people are like that, where they can have multiple partners but you can't. In my eyes, that's cheating. That's not a real poly relationship. That's how I look at it. I need to do, what are they called? Burgies? I don't know what they're called. Stall. I don't know what they're called. I mean, where you jump up and then you drop to the floor and then you jump up and then drop to the floor again. What are those called? You gotta tell me. I need to do some of those. That's what I should be doing. And I need to do some squats because this booty's getting flat. Shoot, you need to be my trainer then. Burpees. Paper plate extras. I have the plates to do. You know, I know what you're talking about, Queen. I have those like little discs where I can do like those exercises, but I can't. Like, I be struggling because I don't think I'm doing it right. To be honest, I don't think I'm doing it right. But I know what you're, because I have those little plates that I bought. I don't think I'm doing it right. Because I be trying, and that shit don't look right. I don't feel nothing. I know it's supposed to burn. I know it's supposed to burn, but it's not burning. I'm not burning nothing. I'm just struggling. And it don't help. Like, again, I have a 1-year-old and she just be snatching shit and run. She's a snatch and run type of person. And then she pinches. And then when I tell her, like, when I give her a look, she cries like I'm killing her. If you watch from in the beginning of this live, you'll see how she tried to pinch me. And then when I gave her the look, she started crying. Hey, Mama 4. Hello. If you have any questions about polyamory, you can ask them. That's what we're talking about. Now that I have this little string, I can actually wear my glasses with no problem. Because before, I was struggling to keep my glasses on, and that's why I hated wearing glasses. Is Leon bisexual? No, he's heterosexual. He's straight. He's straighter. Leon, he had a comment. He said, ugh. No, he's straight. He will never, ever in his life go that way. It's just a question, Leon. But no, he's not. He's straight. Polyamory is where you can have intimate relationships or romantic relationships with multiple people. That's what it is. You probably heard of polygamy, where a man can have multiple wives. I think the other one is called polyandry, where you can have multiple husbands. And I know people on both sides, including polyamory. So I know people that are polygamy. I know people that are polyandry. I think that's what it's called. And I know people that are polyamory. And a lot of people always assume that it has to like involve marriage, but marriage is usually not involved in the situation. Because I know they think of like Mormons. When you think of polygamy, you think of Mormons, but it's only like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get to the lie, but I think it's only like a majority. Don't get me to lying, but when I think of polygamy and Mormons, I think of cults. But I could be wrong, so don't come for me if I'm wrong. No, you don't have to go to the beginning. You can ask me whatever questions you want. I'll repeat myself if I have to. Because I know people are popping in, popping out. I'm trying to get comfortable, but I can't get comfortable. No, I was saying go back in the beginning if you wanted to see the baby attack me. And then when I showed her to y'all, she gave y'all the stink eye. That's what I was saying by going back to the beginning. If you want to see the baby pinch me and then act a fool like she was dying. And then she gave y'all the stink eye. She didn't give me the stink eye. She gave y'all the stink eye. Is that what you are doing, having multiple partners? I'm not doing that currently now. Like, I don't have multiple partners. The only partner I have is Leon. Because we don't have time. Like, literally, we don't have time. Like, we don't even have time for each other. So, for me to sit here and try and form a relationship with somebody else, it doesn't seem worth it. Because, like, we don't have time for each other. Plus, we don't even have time for ourselves, let alone for other people. Leon is taking 5 classes and he's working. And I'm taking classes. Well, I'm only taking 1 class. And I'm working. So, we don't even have time for ourselves, let alone with other people. Like, when we do find a time, we usually try to find a time for ourselves, like, with each other, before we try to find time with other people. And it would probably be like that for a long time. Because with him going to school, and with me going to school and working, both of us working. So I'll give it maybe like another 3 to 5 years before we even consider accepting new partners. But we have had partners in the past. But some of them ended up being like full of shit, or it was like a situationship. And it wasn't even so much like, I guess you can say I was the one forcing people into situationship. I guess you can say. Because they wanted more and I didn't. That's all I can say. Because I think that's what you would consider it. Like, they wanted more than what I was willing to offer. What I mean by more is that they wanted monogamy. That's what they wanted. They wanted monogamous relationship, and they expected me to be monogamous only with them and to not be in a relationship with Leon. They didn't really want to be involved in a polyamory relationship. They just pretended that they were open to it, and then once they got to know me and they got to know Leon, then he was like, well, I want you to myself. And I was like, no. Even if I were to leave Leon, I'm still going to be polyamory. I'm not going to be, like, I'm never going to be monogamous. That's just not me. I'm getting a headache. I need to eat something. Yeah, so that's what I mean when I say they want it more. I want more. To them, that's more. To me, that's not me being my authentic self. That's me settling, I guess you can say. That's me settling for something I don't want. Okay, that's not a bad thing. See, I don't judge other people for being monogamous. I don't. Like, it's not like everybody's choice to be monogamous and polyamory or polygamy or polyandry. Like, that's your choice. That's who you are. That's your truth. If you know that you can't share, then that's cool. So when it comes down to somebody and when you put that expectation on somebody else and they cross that line and that boundary, then you have every right to be like, no, like, I'm not with that shit. And that's the thing, like, what I do is I tell people straight out the gate, like, this is who I am, this is what I want, and either you take it or leave it. And if you're not with it, that's fine. But don't play me and string me along, giving me the indication that you're open to the idea, and then try to manipulate the situation to make me feel like, or guilt me into the situation and make me feel like I have to conform to what they want. No. Like, I mean, monogamous people, that is the same thing with them. Like, you're not going to conform to somebody else cheating. You have to find out later, queen. You have to find out later if I was lying about being pregnant. You have to find out. I don't know why people think pregnant women can't work out. Like, we're not disabled. Pregnant women work out. We're allowed to work out. We can work out. We can do, we can. I've seen women do 500-meter runs. I've seen women doing yogas and standing upside down. Pregnant. 8 months pregnant at that. 9 months pregnant. It is physically possible to work out and still be pregnant. And it's actually healthy for you because when you go to give birth, you're not in so much pain because it's easy for you to give birth. But you'll have to find out when I announce the winners, whether if I'm pregnant or not. See, y'all be trying to catch me slipping up. You're not slick, queen. You're not slick. Am I or am I not? That is the question. You will have to find out when I announce the winner. When I announce the winner, you have to go check out my $500 giveaway. When I announce the winner, then you guys will know for sure if I'm pregnant or not. And people are like, oh my God, you're smoking while you're pregnant. And they ain't gonna change the fact. Ain't gonna change no facts. Yeah, oh, no, it wasn't towards you. It was towards Queen. But yeah, if you gotta go watch the $500 giveaway that I'm doing. Because there's been a couple of videos that I've been making that were fake. Hey, Jacqueline. But you won't know until I announce the winner. And that's going to be on October 6th. Everybody's in an uproar because I'm pregnant. Lord. It's my vagina, so why are you worrying about it? People be so worried about shit that has nothing to do with them. Yeah, you can still enter. The last day is the 31st. You get all your entries in before the 31st. But I need a couple of days, like I need a while before I go through everything. Because it's a lot of y'all that's emailing me. So I got a lot of people to go through to make sure I'm being fair. So give me, I need a couple of days. I'm giving myself some grace period. So that's why I was like, October 6th is when I'll announce the winner, because I got to give myself time to go through everything. Oh, there's no 31st? Oh, shit. Then it's the 30th. That's to let you know I'm already ahead. I'm thinking of October. I'm thinking of October. Yeah, so it's the 30th then. My brain is all the way... I'm already thinking ahead. Because I'm hyped for Halloween, that's why. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. The kids don't want to go trick-or-treating. They want me to do like I always do every year, buy them bags of candy. They just want the costumes, and basically, I'll probably do a Halloween party in the house. It's probably what we'll do. And all I'm thinking about is like, okay, Halloween's coming up, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. So I gotta plan according to that. Who is sounding a horn? Yeah, I was thinking a Halloween party. Because they don't want to go... they want to trick-or-treat, but I was thinking of doing, like, the trunk-or-treat instead of, like, going around the city and trick-or-treating. Because they have that out here where they do, like, the trunk-and-treat. So we'll probably do that. And then, if Leon has time, we'll probably, go to, like, a pumpkin patch. I mean, I don't mind giving... I'll probably give out candy. Yeah, nobody takes their kids out anymore. I mean, if kids come around, I probably will give out candy. But we'll probably have a party. It's usually what when they were smaller, that's what I did. We used to have a party and give out candy. But we used to do, like, the healthy candy, so I don't know. Only because Akina couldn't have candy, so we would hand out, like, organic, all natural stuff. But this year would be different. Like, this will be different because they can actually eat it. Yeah, I'll probably do the trunk and treat. Because I know the people that be hosting them, so. Oh, my stomach hurts. I can't even cough. Yeah, I was thinking a Halloween party. Because they don't really want to go. And I think it's more so for Araya than anything else. Get her a costume. But I always buy costumes throughout the year. Like last year I bought a whole bunch of costumes because after Thanksgiving, Lord, after Halloween, because they were on sale, they were like 75% off. So that way she can use them as dress up outfits. Yeah, I think a party would be better. Decorate the house. And I used to do like weird stuff. Like I would make brains out of like candy and stuff, and then we would do like the Jello dirt with worms. but it would be like, it will be the organic, all natural, or worms. Hot dogs will be like the fingers. That's what I would do. That's what I used to do. They loved it. They had fun with it when they were smaller. They say they don't remember that stuff, but I remember doing a whole bunch of stuff with them. They would make their own decorations, like their own arts and crafts for Halloween. And that would be part of the, like, the decorations in the house. And I would deck out the whole house. That's probably what I'll do. I guess nobody else has any other questions, so now we're going to go into other topics. Oh yeah, it's nice now. Earlier it was a hot mess. I had a spider over here building a web, and it disappeared. I guess the wind blew it away, and I was kind of sad because I welcomed him. I was like, you're allowed to be here. You're welcomed in my home. Well, not in my home, but you welcome on the outside of my house. His web wasn't strong enough. It feels good out here, though. I can deal with this type of weather every single day. I wish it was like this every single day. Occasionally raining, so my fruits and veggies will grow. You haven't been back here? Girl, you need to, well, I don't know if you want to come back. If you do come back to visit me. Forget everybody else. Come back to come see me. Well, come back and see your cousin. And then come see me. We can go meet up at the Pike Cafe. We meet up at the Pike Cafe, get a couple drinks, kiki haha, talk shit. Oh, girl, you're not even that far. What the hell? Or I could come to Philly. You can go to Philly and you can show me, you can take me out there. No, the outlets are gone. All the outlets are gone. There's no more outlets. No more outlets. The only outlet that's like the closest here is either King of Prussia or the Philadelphia outlets. They're all gone. Where the VF outlet used to be at, the Reading Hospital took over and made a school out of it. They tore it down, and now it's a Reading Hospital school. Where the VF outlets was. Man, I used to work there when I was in high school. I used to work at the Old Navy when the outlets was here. And then they moved it. Then they moved in to Wyomissing, and then when they moved into the Wyomissing, I worked there for a little bit, but then I quit. And then I went to work at Arby's in the mall. That was when Arby's was in the mall. Now they don't even have that. Yeah, I went to Reading High. I graduated in 06. Somebody's calling me. Yeah. Well, I would say the closest one is the Philadelphia outlets in Pottstown. Then it's King of Prussia. That's the next one. But that's a little further out. But yeah, I went to Reading High, and I hated it. I hated my high school years. Even now I got high schoolers in school at the high, and they hate it too. They hate it. And then the reason why I don't mind saying the high school, because this is the only fucking high school in the school district. It's the only high school. The only one. There is no other high school. It's not like there's a north or a south high school, east or west. My cousin said they used to hate walking up the hill. My kids hate walking up that hill. They be complaining every single day. And then they get up at 4:30 in the morning to leave at 7 to walk up that hill. Yeah, Lyric. I didn't get to experience college the way I should have, but I hated high school. I hated the high school. And even the kids, they're like, this high school sucks. And I try to tell them, I'm like, it's not the high school, it's the students that are there. And like, if it was really an option, half of them shouldn't even be there, because they're ruining the experience for everybody else. Like, now they have like metal detectors and everything, because that's how bad it is. A lot of the kids dropped out because they couldn't deal with the violence at the school. Well, not drop out, but like a lot of the parents pulled them out of school, I should say, and have them homeschooling. But I told the kids they want to be homeschooled again, but I told them, I said, you'll have better opportunities if you stick with it. Yeah, I don't understand why and I told him that this morning. I'm like, why are y'all getting up at 4:30 in the morning? Like, shoo. I would wake up at the last very second before I would get up. I would get up at the very last second before I had to get up. And then I would walk to school. And mind you, since you're familiar with Reading, I used to live on Ole, all the way by Northwest. No, yeah, Northwest. Past Front Street, and I would have to walk to Reading High. So that's a long distance. I had to walk all the way from basically Schuylkill Avenue all the way to Reading High, down Spring Street, up Spring Street. That's not an easy walk. That used to suck. I used to hate. That is a walk. I used to hate it. I used to hate it every single time. Ooh. That's why I be trying to tell my kids, I'm like, y'all's walk is nothing compared to what I had to walk. But I sound old, like, you know how we sound, like our parents used to. I used to have to walk miles in the snow. It does have a lot of hills. Even if you're on like a flat street, it's still a hill. Thank you. But yeah, it's got a lot of hills. I be trying to tell them, go up, turn, go up, turn, go up, turn. That's what I usually tell them to do. Go up, turn, go up. Don't go straight up that hill, but they go straight up that hill. I don't know why. They go straight through the park to go up that big ass hill. I'm like, y'all better than me because I wouldn't have did it. It's like, oh my goodness, our block is worse when it comes to when it's the wintertime. They barely come through our block. We got to complain for them to come down our block. All right. No, they don't go down. Only reason why, like, they come down ours half the time because there's a business down the street. But for the most part, they don't come down. The only time they come down is if the business complains. They are small. And we live on a half street. And I hate it. When we lived on, what, 2 half streets, and they all sucked. But I also don't mind the half street because it's less drama. Like, we used to live on Cotton Street, and girl, Cotton Street was the worst. We lived on South 11th and Cotton Street, and that was the worst. Hey, Just Jazzy. My cousin lived on 9th and Ole. See, I used to live on 11th and Ole at one point. And that wasn't too bad of a walk to 11th and Ole. From 11th and Ole to the Reading High School, that wasn't too bad of a walk. But then we decided, I don't know why we decided to move on the other side of town. Because when I was in 9th grade, we lived on 11th and Ole. And that wasn't too bad of a walk. But then to go from 11th and Ole to Schuylkill Ave, like, from, yeah, we still lived on Ole, but no, that was Windsor. From Front and Windsor all the way up to Reading High, that was a hike. But yeah, we lived on the South 11th and Cotton Street. Girl, that block was popping every single night. And it didn't help that the corner store was open, open 24/7. So it was always something going on. I was so glad when we moved off that block. It was the worst. It was always something going on. But my nosy ass, yes, I tell y'all, I'm nosy. My nosy ass was always on the porch, being nosy. On the porch, watching everybody walk by. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, being nosy, like always. Because I was sure enough nosy. Wondering who and what was going on. Leon does too. Leon be like, you so nosy. Yes, I am. Sure I am. That is what the porch is for. We don't even have a porch. Well, we do have a porch, but I don't see nothing on my porch. I gotta go outside. I gotta get off my porch to go around the corner so I can be nosy. Because it's never, nothing ever happens on my block. So I gotta go around the corner to be nosy. Nothing ever happens on my block. So I gotta go off my porch to go down the street to go around the corner so I can see what's going on. Because sure enough, and then the cops be like, did you see anything? I'm like, no, I just got here. I ain't see nothing. I just got here. I want to know what's going on. What did you see? Right? Like, what did you see? Did you see something? Because, and they be like, you know, we can't tell you that. I'm like, what's going on? They be like, you know, we can't tell you. I know, but, you know, you could give me a little something, something. Did you say? She said I would stop breathing to hear the tea. Girl, yes. Turn down everything. Telling the kids, shh, shh, turn that off. Shh. What's going on? Did you hear that? What was that? Me and Nana's the worst, because Nana, she'll go all the way down the block. It don't matter which end of the block it is. She will walk, if it's on one side of the block and we're on the other side, she will walk all the way down. If we hear something behind us, we'll go all the way around the block to go be nosy. Don't care if we got a moo-moo on or not. We don't care how we look. Bonnet and everything. We walking around the corner to go see what's going on. And usually it don't be nothing. There don't be nothing going on. Somebody called the cops on somebody fighting. I just be mad I'm missing the action. Right, putting the glass in. Oh no, y'all. I gotta go inside for this one. I gotta tell y'all the story. I don't know if my neighbors can hear me from outside. So my neighbor, he comes home. Obviously, he comes home from jail, right? And so I hear a whole bunch of yelling in Spanish, right? So me being the nosy person I am, I put my ear to the wall, listening to what they're saying. Because Nana's like, what are they saying? And I'm like, but he's talking in English and Spanish. And so I'm listening, and he's like cussing his mom out because I guess, yes, the neighbor. Because he's cussing his mom out because I guess when he got out of jail, he was expecting his mom to have money that he saved. He saved. And he's telling her, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I should fucking kill you. So why didn't Nana take a stool outside and her truck's outside and she's pretending to wash the wheels so she can hear the conversation? And she don't understand what they're saying because they're yelling in Spanish. And she sitting on the curb on the stool pretending to wash her wheels to listen to what they're saying. And I'm looking out the window because the door's open and the screen door, and I'm looking at her like, really? And she's like, I want to know what's going on. Because he was yelling, like he was going off. When I say he was going off, he was going off. It was juicy. It was juicy. He was like, you took all my motherfucking money. And we know why he went to jail. Because the house is in his mom's name and all the vehicles. And y'all know the house I'm talking about. The house with the fucked up backyard. All the vehicles that was in the yard was in his mom's name. So and I've never seen this dude. Like, we've been here for like how many years, and then he just pops up out of nowhere going off, and he's like, where's my fucking money, you fucking bitch, I should fucking kill you, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But he's saying this in English and Spanish. And he's like, all the shit that I did for you. And but what threw me off was Nana was outside. Nana was outside, like going, like she was in the same spot, cleaning the tires. She was in the same spot, scrubbing the same spot, and then she looking back at me like, what did they say? What did they say? She's like, what did he say? Right, level 3 Spanish. And I'm sitting there listening. I'm me trying to be inconspicuous. Nana she not being inconspicuous. Me being inconspicuous. I got my ear to the wall listening to the conversation. And I'm busting out laughing. I can't even keep a straight face and not laugh. Nana has no shame, none whatsoever. And she outside still scrubbing the same spot over and over again, and I'm like, you really outside doing this? I thought I was nosy, but she on the next level nosy. And then the reason why is because they kept opening the door, shutting the door, leaving the door wide open. So she was looking all up in the house. She was all up in the house looking. She was like, and then looked back at me like, what did he say? Like, I was like, what the heck? I was like, you gonna get us caught. And we kind of figured that he was selling, and I was like, you supposed to get us shot the fuck up. And they got that big ass yard. They got that big ass yard with all that shit back there. They could bury us in the yard. Like, when I say I'm nosy, I'm nosy. Like, we are nosy people over here. I know if it was my sister-in-law, she would have been in front of the house like we're bad. We are so bad. Like, I'm bad when it comes to it. I know when I'm like in my when I'm 70, I'm gonna be in front of the window, looking out the window on the porch, watching the whole neighborhood, just to call somebody and gossip about what's happening in the neighborhood. Girl, Reading is so nosy. Everybody in Reading is nosy. But it's funny because everybody's nosy in Reading, but nobody wants to snitch. Everybody wants to know the tea, but nobody will snitch. and they and we be seeing shit too. People see shit and won't snitch and won't say nothing. Philly is the same way too. The girl, I believe it. And we'll see shit pop off and we be like, and the one time something did pop off. I don't know if y'all saw the video where we came home from Father's Day and something popped off, right? And the dude across the street saw everything, but he was like, I didn't see nothing. He seen the whole thing go down across the street from us, and he was like, I didn't see nothing. I just heard a whole bunch of commotion. But then when the cops left, he was like, this is what happened. And he told us everything. Like, really? Like, wow. He was like, he told the cops he didn't see nothing, but then gonna tell us all the tea, all the business. Especially us. Yes, girl, it be us. Girl, you can't say that shit. You can't be like, I don't speak English, because they always got like, and you'd be surprised because the white cops know Spanish too. Shoot. Dominicans are no better either out here. We got Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, El Salvadorans, Mexicans. They don't give a fuck. They nosy too. They don't give a fuck. So, no habla español. And they be like, well, and then they start speaking. They be like, well, did you see anything in Spanish? And I be like, God damn it. You can't even say that. Because it be a white cop, and he fluent in Spanish. You can't even say you don't speak Spanish. So the best thing is to be like, yo no sabe, I don't know shit. I don't know what happened. It's best to say, I don't know. We all act like we don't see shit. That's what we gotta say. Done ain't see nothing. I don't know. The cops do usually understand Spanish. They understand Spanish and they speak Spanish. Hey, beauty queen. Blind as a bat. Right. That's why do pop up, I'd be like, oh, I didn't see nothing, and then I don't have my glasses on, or even if I got contacts in, I'd be like, I didn't see nothing, I'm blind. I'm blind. I can't see nothing. I can't see further than that car right there. I can't even see the license plate. I'm being dead ass. I don't see the license plate. Can't see that far. If I got contacts in, I play it off like I can't see. I don't see nothing. Only reason why is because a lot of people think it's bad, but the reason why is because out here, if you get caught snitching and they know that you're the one that snitched and you're the one that's going to testify, they will come up in your house and kill you. It's happened multiple times. I've seen it happen. When I was working at the one McDonald's, I'm telling you, there was this one case. The one case, the dude saw somebody else get killed. And he told, and then they went up in his house and killed him. And then the girlfriend that was in the house with him, she told who killed who. And then she was working at McDonald's on 9th Street. Y'all know y'all know what I'm talking about, especially you, Estani. The McDonald's on 9th Street, right? They went to her job in the drive-thru and they killed her in the drive-thru. So yeah, we don't snitch over here because these people out here don't play. They will kill you if you snitch. Especially if they know you're the one that snitched. So, we don't snitch. we don't see nothing. Nothing. Yes, people out here don't play. They do not play. You cannot say nothing. I like my life. I like to be alive. Exactly. And they do out here. They don't play. And it's crazy. It was just that one case. And it was like that one case. The dude, he snitched and told him who killed the other dude. Then he got killed. And then his girlfriend saw what happened and she snitched on who killed him. And then they went to her job and killed her in the drive-thru. So ever since that case, I said never again. Never would I ever say who, what, when, where, how. Yeah, see, right, Jacqueline, you remember that. Never again. I will never say anything. I'm scared. I got too many kids to be leaving this earth over some bullshit that has nothing to do with me. I'm minding my business. They do not care out here. Nana said she seen something pop off on 10th Street at a bar, and a dude, and it was all over a chick. The dude was seeing the chick the dude was checking out somebody else's girl, and he was like, "Oh, I'll be right back." Went to the car, pulled out a gun, shot the guy. Everybody scattered. Nana's still standing there like in shock. And then she seen that the guy ran into another bar. And then she said when all that shit popped off, she said it didn't even take 5 minutes for the cops to show up because I guess they was in the neighborhood and they tried to block off everything. And she said she just slowly walked her way on home, and the cops stopped her and he was like, "Did you see anything?" He was like, "Stop." And she was like, she pretended like she didn't even hear the cop and went inside the house. And she was like, "I wasn't saying shit." I was like, "I don't blame you. I wouldn't have said nothing either." Exactly. Mind the business that pays you, which a lot of people on this so-called internet don't know how to do. They don't know how to mind the business that pays them. They be worrying about other people's business. Yes, we be putting our business out here on the internet, but y'all just be going overboard. Y'all be too concerned about other stuff. Yeah, so I mind my business when I'm out here. And my kids do too. They be telling me stuff that they seen, and I'm like, "Did you say something?" They be like, "No, I ain't trying to get in trouble." They know. My kids know. But yeah, it'd be a hot mess over here. I'd be nosy. I'd be nosy enough to know when to keep it moving. Don't say nothing. I be telling people too. I be seeing shit and I be like, I didn't see nothing, I ain't hear nothing, I don't know nothing. I be telling people, and they just give me the look like I be like, I didn't see nothing, I ain't hear nothing, I don't know nothing. I'ma keep it moving. You do you. I'ma do me, and I keep it walking away, cause I don't want to get nothing. I don't want my name to be in nothing. People think it's a joke. I'm not joking. That's exactly what I be telling people. It happened the one day. I went to Dollar General on Buttonwood Street. There's a Dollar General on Buttonwood Street now, right? I went in there to go grab a whole bunch of like hygiene stuff for Akina so I could drop it off for her. And there was so much shit in the store. And like they had like carts and stuff in the store. And there was a dude in there in the same aisle with me, right? And he had a backpack, and I kind of figured what he was doing, but I like again, I'm minding my business. Okay? And so literally, as soon as I got to the register, they made an announcement because I seen him stoop down, like squat down to, and I kind of figured why he was squatting down. And I said this to him: I ain't seen nothing. I don't know nothing. I ain't in it. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it. And I walked away from him. As soon as I got to the register, they made an announcement. And mind you, the announcements was on the outside and the inside of the store. And they was like, we do not condone stealing from the store. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I already know who they talking about. You think I said anything? Negative. I ain't say shit. I walked out, I paid for my shit, walked out the store and got in the car and we left. And and Leon was like, and I was like, you wouldn't believe what the fuck I just saw. He was like, I believe it. He was like, I heard the announcement. We out. He was like, we out. And I'm talking about like the Dollar General is on Buttonwood Street, like between 3rd and 2nd Street. There's like where the Opportunity House is, like on that street right there. There's a Dollar General there now. Yeah. And it was like a big ass announcement. Like everybody outside from like 2 blocks away could have probably heard that announcement. And he was like, we do not condone stealing. We are calling the authorities at this moment. I was like, well, damn. I already know who he calling on. And as soon as we drove out, I seen in the side mirror, the dude was running. The same guy was running out the store. I don't know if he had the book bag with him or not, but he was out. It is street code. You mind your business. You don't say shit. You worry about nobody but yourself. But that's my saying. I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. I ain't hear nothing. You ain't got to worry about me. Reading, Pennsylvania is wild out here. It's wild. I thought it was bad when we was kids, but no, it's even worse. It's worse than it was when I was a kid. I even like the kids walk around the city, and I don't even like them walking around the city. But I know my kids, they don't really get into shit. Except for Akina. She quick. I'd be like, see, you about to get into something that I can't help you out of. You're on your own. Because there's 3 things I don't fuck with. My kids, my money, and my freedom. So if you get yourself caught up in some shit, I can't help you. And I say that to all my kids. I can't help you. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I'm about to hop off of here. Get the girls ready, the kids ready for bed. But I wanted to come on here and let y'all ask questions. If you're watching this after the fact, y'all can leave your comments in the comment section. And yeah, so I had a good this was fun. I need to go on live more often because this was funny. But I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Bye.